Hello and welcome to Southern California International University's course on ethical reasoning. I'd like to take this time to talk to you about a few components of our course that we will work over the semester. I have four components. We have virtue, we have goal, model, and how it affects business. The first of which is virtue. Now, when we're talking about ethical reasoning, what is ethical reasoning? Basically put, it is the critical thinking process that one uses to decide what is right and wrong. Now, how does that affect learning? Well, it affects learning in a lot of different ways, because when you take a look at different types of learning throughout, you're going to have arguments for and against whatever it is that you're trying to learn. So virtue, we have to take a look at value and personal character. And how does that affect you? Well, when you are deciding what side of the argument that you are on, it really has a lot to do with your value and your own personal character and which side of the argument that you take. But having to do that, you also need to be able to see the other side of the argument. So that personal character comes in very important, because you can actually see someone else's view. And that takes us to the goal. What are we trying to accomplish in ethical reasoning? Well, we're trying to accomplish this. You want to be a good person and have good moral values, such as courage, faith, honesty. These types of things are going to help you when you decide what side of the argument that you want to approach. The model that we follow is examining or defining the dilemma and considering the problem that you're approaching. Now, whether that's in your life or whether that's in business, and what we're going to be doing is taking a look at more of the business approach, but you can use this model for any life situation as well. Examine all alternatives. Should you wait before you make a decision? Should you get all the information that you can before you decide to make your decision? Evaluate arguments. Again, looking at both sides, deciding how you want to approach and what side of the argument that you would like to be on based on your own personal character and your own values. Justify your decision. Well, does it harm or does it benefit? And who is it harming or who does it benefit when you're deciding these things? So the other part, the last part that we're going to be looking at is business. And that's really what this course is going to be focused on. Sure, we are going to talk about the theory, but we also are really going to focus on the business aspect. And we're going to examine the effects on business, especially the business model and the atmosphere of business when you're dealing with ethical reasoning. So I hope that you'll enjoy the course. I thank you for taking the time to listen, and we will see you for the next course.